everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris, and today we are chilling. All right, so if you want, hang out with me. Feel free to say hi in the chat. I do monitor the chat and will engage with you if you choose to say hi. I'm going to be sorting Pokemon cards in a bit, maybe checking out a little bit of YouTube. Anyway, we're just chilling today. I have some Pokemons that have come in. I have some Pokemon bundles that have arrived. But we are not opening those today. Today we are looking at hits from yesterday, maybe taking a peek into the binders, and just chilling. Sounds like a plan. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be here, so feel free. If you want to take a look at what's on the interwebs, feel free to come back and say hi. Okay. Hey. Hey, Paji, what up? Oh, just fucking around on the computer.
Nice, nice, nice. Yo,
Hmm.
are you being open today or no?
Bilski. I cannot be in Oaktown later. I would love to. I can't though.
It's all good, brother. It's all good.
What up, Drip
Landing
Master?
with my
Hey, hey, welcome back. So let's take a look at these Pokemon cards here. My apologies, I started the stream and then took a phone call and I ignored you guys. I apologize. Drip Master, sorry to leave you hanging, buddy. Um, anyway, anyway, let's input these bad boys in the collector. Starting off with Candela. Candela from Pokemon Go. That is a $2 card. No way. Ka-ching! That's what I need, like a voice clip of the ka-ching sound clip. $2. Ka-ching! Old school register. Sale, sale, sale. Alright, what do we have up next? This is a trainer gallery card. Okay. That is a single silver star or hollow star. I don't know how you guys look at this. It is a single star and it is not gold. Oh, these are where the single stars have gone. I see, I see. Hey, Lost Origin Trainer Gallery. That's it right there, folks. $3.22. I'm gonna add that to the collection. Hey, we have another Trainer Gallery card. Problem is, we've run into limited space, so we need to eject all these guys, unfortunately. I really hate doing this. And of course, I try and be as delicate as I can when I do that. I hate taking cards out of the binder. If it were up to me, actually, it is up to me, but if I had my way, I would never take cards out of the binder. But the problem is you can't move the pages. So once your section fills up for a certain type, you're stuck having to move cards. Poor Sylveon. And Yololan Executor. now that we move those over. Oh, woo. Excuse me. Had a little coughing attack right there. Alrighty. What's going on, Rare Candy? How are you? How you doing good? Fantastic. Well, as well, we are adding some hits to the binder. It's always a good day when we're adding hits to the binder. Right now we're adding Malamar. Hmm, interesting. Doing good. I'm just sorting through the hits from yesterday. I opened a bunch of packs and like got a bunch of hits. I was just putting them away. So we're gonna go through the binder. Just chilling today. Got not much planned. It's a relaxing day, you know. I packed Lugia alt art and Garatina alt art. Giratina, that's a nice card. The alt art for that. Yeah, I didn't get anything crazy yesterday. I opened some old Sword and Shield stuff, and I got Adventures Discovery, but I got something else. What else was it that I got? Hmm. You try and get Misty side deck? Oh, bro. In a trade, that'd be dope. That's my chase. If I ever open, I was always chasing for Misty side deck. and I still haven't got it. I got like the regular side deck. Bro, sorry, the other Misty side deck, like the regular card. But this is Trainer Gallery card number 30. Adding, what is this? Dragonite V-Star. So I pulled this out of a white code card pack. No, was it this one? Or was it another one? I gotta look back. It might have been this one. And I was tripping out. Okay, there we go. The $40 card for Pokemon Go. I think it's the top. It makes top 3. I think it's the third top chase of the set. And then above that, there's Mewtwo and what was the other one? Something else. But my particular chase for Pokemon Go was the Ditto. I always wanted to find a Ditto, like one of those peelable cards. There's 3 different cards in that could be a Ditto. That was always my chase, and I never found one. I was hoping for one. I was actually, when I pulled this card, I was just complaining about not getting my chase. I'm like, geez, I wanted the Ditto. I'm not getting the Ditto. And then this V-Star card comes out, and I'm like, still want my Ditto. Yo, you do videos as well? Heck yeah, man. Hold on, let me go to your channel real quick. I'm already subscribed to you, my dude. I'm gonna send people your way, guy. I'm gonna take some time out to watch your stuff too. Let me put you on the other tab. Hold on. What Pokemon game was my favorite? What Pokemon game? Let me tell you. It was story time. All right, folks. Story time. Story time. Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Stadium 2. Those are my favorite Pokemon games. I played Yellow. I played Red. I played Blue. I never beat any of them. Those were on the Game Boy Color. And then when it came to the Game Boy Advance, I kind of fell off from Pokemon. I stopped paying attention to it. So after, like, I like played it on N64 with my friends. That's why I say Pokemon Stadium's my favorite. And then I also played Pokemon Snap, which was pretty cool, but like very linear, and like once you know the secrets, and like you know how to, you could like, it's, you're on rails. So Pokemon Stadium was probably my favorite. I had the most fun. And what else was after that? I think that's the last time I played Pokemon. No, no, no. Up until Pokemon Go. When Pokemon Go came out in the cell phone, like 2016, 17, 16, somewhere like that. Um, I got into it hard, and yeah, And then I put that on the back burner because then it just became too like tedious without having to like put in money. It was just like working. You had to like come back and wait for times and like it's just like a I couldn't progress. The XPM I needed to get was just like I had to put in too much time for the reward, so like it wasn't worth it. But yeah, I'm playing Omega Ruby at the moment. What area? What region of Pokemon? What area is that? You know what I mean? Like how do you say that? What region? I guess you'd say what region. Because my Pokemon all come from Kanto. I know all the Kanto Pokemon. Do you play Pocket? No, I don't play Pocket. I do not play Pocket. Okay, we got a full art Hisuian, 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 His, his, how do you say that? Help me out. Hisuian, His you Elegant, V, whatever Hisuian, Elegant this is. Number 162. It's a full art from Astral Radiance, an ultra rare card. That's cool. Trainer Gallery card number 12. Okay, ultra rare from Silver Tempest. Cricketune. Have you been to a card show before? Last time I went was 3rd of November 2024. I've never been to a card or anime show. I've never been to one of those. I'd love to go, but I don't want to go alone. And like my friends don't really care for it, you know? Actually, I have a couple that I would probably go. But I don't know. I haven't gone. I'm more afraid of seeing stuff that I want and being able to buy it. It scares me. When I'm stuck behind my computer and limited to the highway and like anywhere within an hour radius, like my selection is limited. Go to a card show. I don't want to walk away with a $30,000 debt. You know what I mean? Like, geez. Samurai V. SAM 101. Ooh, this is from Astral Radiance, ultra rare. Nice little V card. Ooh, nice. We got Zamazenta V. ultra rare. We also have the Zacian V. And I think that's all we're going in this binder. Everything else is going in the other binder. Let's take a quick gander before we close her and put her away. That is probably my favorite artwork. This is my favorite card. Right there, that Tapu Koku EX. Jasmine's Gaze is a cool waifu card, stuffing her face with a sandwich. Oh, check that out. Oh, the lighting is horrible, guys. I'm sorry. And the camera's focus is set. I like the Charmander Charmeleon combo. I like when cards do that. That Cleffa card's really cool. I like the Doug Trio, the Alolan Doug Trio. Porygon Z is one of my favorite. Sorry, the Porygon series. Any Porygon card I'd like to collect. Crispin was my first full art trainer pull. That Deoxys VMAX was my favorite card for the longest time. That was a very early pull. One of my first hits. That's good. I remember having a Blastoise as a kid. Like base set. When I first collected, I collected through like base set, Fossil, Jungle, Team Rocket, base set 2. And then after that point, like I got into like riding my BMX and like hanging out with my friends and like doing all kinds of other shit outside of school, not playing with cards, you know? So I don't really know what happened like after that. That whole generation, I have that whole generation, I had to learn the names of the Pokemon when I played Pokemon Go. I got back in playing Pokemon Go and I was like, sheesh, all these Pokemon I don't know about, you know? I used to know every name, every like, and I kept all the hits in a binder. I had a nice binder of holographics. I had a lot of first editions, and I had base set, probably some shadowless. I don't like I back then I didn't look at that, you know what I mean? Like I was a kid. It's cool times, good memories though. I remember ripping the packs open in my grandfather's car on the way home every Friday. Every Friday we'd go and get a pack of Pokemon cards. And before we even leave the parking lot, I'm like ripping open the pack to see what's inside. Sometimes there would be a holographic hit, sometimes there wasn't. But when you did, Now there's always a holographic. Every card, every pack comes with at least a reverse holo, and probably even a holo banger like these. We got the reverse ones. So we got a Radiant Steelix, a Radiant Heatran, holographic Lapras, rare, holographic Rapidash, holographic Metagross, as well as the Zacian and Zamazenta. So these go in this binder, which is running out of space. And I'm kind of excited for that because once it runs out of space, I think I might just like tuck it away and never look back. You know, until I'm old and senile and I want to share my collection with my grandkids, you know? um, these are steel Pokemon. Anything colorless? Everything's steel. Anything grass? No grass. We got fire. Steel, water. And dark. How often do I go live? I go live pretty often. If you check out my YouTube channel and then go to live streams and you can see my past live streams, I don't know, quite often. I spend more time going live than I do editing video footage, okay? So what I should be doing is editing these pack openings down into clips and then posting videos. But instead, I come back and I do another live session and I come and chill with you guys. Thanks for hanging out, but I mean, uh, I should really be spending my time editing. Instead, I'm just looking at my Pokemon cards. Creating more content, looking at Pokemon cards, and then never getting around to editing it. So if you really want to see what's up, like check my live history. Like I have many live streams. They're all titled different shit. And if it's opening a pack, you'll see I'm opening packs. I'm opening boxes. I'm opening all kinds of shit. So if you're interested into that, check out my history. You could also search by playlist, like in playlists, just search Pokemon, and then there's all my Pokemon shit. I have a lot of stuff on my YouTube page. Like I have many different hobbies, but it shouldn't be too hard to find. Ooh, I have a water, don't I? Where's my water Pokemon? Hey, what's up, Lapras? My gal Lapras right here. Next to Gyarados. Oh, how fitting. I have a Gyarados from Pokemon Go as well. So we're going to put Gyarados here. Gyarados. We're going to add Lapras. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's not a reverse holo. That is a holo foil. Look at that. It's like they go together. Not really. Both from the same set, okay? What's next do we have? What's next? Nothing electric, I don't think. Fighting. Hey, look at that. We have a Radiant Steelix. Nice. Now we have two. All right, here comes Zacian. Here comes Zamazenta. And Metagross. That came out of Silver Tempest. That was a white code card pack. So next we have Fire and Dark. Oh, I think we passed Fire. Chat, you're supposed to stop me. What the? We have no room for Dark? Dark is out of space? I have too many Dark Pokemon? No, actually, the problem is I have too many Psychic Pokemon. Look how many pages of Psychic there are. My goodness. That's my real issue here. Hey, you want the Latios and Latios birds? Yeah, me too. I want the one from Team Up. Jeez. Everyone apparently wants them. I have a Latias and a Latios separate. Just like they're regular cards, you know? Let me see if I could find them. Let me see if I could find my Latias and Latias. Lotus. Stay. Haxorus. You can come here. Want. Darkrai, I'm fitting you in. Back to the fire section. Alright, so we're going to put the Radiant Heatran right in the center. It's a cool card. Watch the flashiness. Color rares. What else we got? Oh, right. We're looking for my Latias and Latias. Let's take a look here. Uh-huh. Actually, I had one in that binder. Oh, there they are right there. Do you see them? I have one Latias and three Latios. I can't imagine having a binder. How do you find all the cards? You know how many cards there are? Let's review this. But I should have more. Is this the only one? Oh, we should be reviewing this together just to give you an idea. Alright, starting from the top. That's the one I want right there. See that? That's a nice one. I thought I had this one, but I don't. I have the Latios of this. So we have the hollow foil. Okay, sweet. There's a lot of these cards, man. Oh, what else? We're gonna do Latios. Latios. Oh, see, look, I do have the Latios. Non-holographic. No, it's the rare. It's in that. It's the card we just looked at. Oh, I see. It's adding all the cards from the trainer kit, Latios and Latios from the XY series. I see why. Then it's not too bad. You can't fill a binder. How are you gonna do that? I guess you buy like multiple. If they're a couple bucks a card, I mean shit. You fill a page if you could find it. But this team up card though, that's a card. That's a banger. I can't believe it's $2,700 raw, ungraded. That is insane. What's wrong with people? Who has that kind of money? What's the grading worth? Oh my goodness, no wonder why. A black label BGS, $27,500. A PSA 10, $14,400. Ooh, geez, what kind of bubble are we living in here? Geez. Uh, I trade my Garantina alt art and Lugia alt art and get the two lovebirds in different language. Worth it? It's all about how you feel when you look at the card. I personally don't collect alternate languages. I only collect English. But to me, I couldn't do it. It would have to be English because I'm very like it has to be one. I have one Japanese card and I would give it away in a heartbeat. I'd trade it for something anything English. But that's just because I collect English cards. If you don't mind, if your collection is already mixed, then like it comes down to how much do you like the card itself. If it's worth it for you, then yeah. Which alternate art do you have? Lugia alt art. Oh, is it this one you're talking about? No, no, no. Don't trade this one. If this is the card you're talking about, don't do it. Don't do it. Mm-mm. From Lost Origins? What's this from? Silver Tempest. Oh. Oh, sorry. You're talking about. Yeah, but which one's the Lugia? Which one's the Lugia one, man? Giratina V? No, bro. Don't trade this card either. What's wrong with you? Do you not watch YouTube? We're having a serious conversation here. Watch the YouTube and then you come back and tell me why you shouldn't trade those cards. I'm kidding. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. I'm still here. Okay, you shouldn't trade those cards, man. Don't do it. Mm-mm. Those cards are not to be traded. Do you need me to tell you why? Yeah, I do. I was joking. Okay. That's cool that you picked those up, though. If you have those. I don't know if you're joking about that. But those are sweet cards, man. I'd be down to have those. To buy a house in 10 years. Buddy, if I had my Pokemon cards from the 90s, I could have easily done that already. In the boom, people were spending money hand over fist for first gen stuff. What's this? Non-hollow. A spur, reverse hollow. In the UK, do they have GameStop? Or is there like another equivalent? Like Agros? Is Agros a department store or is it like a game store? Similar. I see. Exchange. Same artist, my guy. Why is this one on fire? How come this card isn't fire? Huh? It's not a full art? What you know about Shinji Kanda? It's a cool website. Oh, that app I was using? This website? It's Collector. See, it's in the bottom corner of the screen. COLLECTR. There you have an application on the cell phone, and it's also a website. So like, if you want to like go and take a look at what the market value is for something, like it gets a good guesstimation based off eBay sales. And I don't know if it watches the TCG player, but it has links to both. So it's pretty cool. It's what I use to like keep track of what I have. So like for example, right now I have these two cards here. And even though they're worth pennies, like for my sanity, I just would like to know if I have it in my collection somewhere. So I then go to like the collector app and I type in the name and then the number of the set. So for example, here I put Fro043 and it's like my first option right here. It's Frostless from Silver Tempest, rare, and you like click the plus, and this will pop up. And it's a normal card. It's not holographic. Actually, it shouldn't be in this binder. So I'm gonna add it to the collection, so don't have to come back. Or I'm gonna put it aside because I separate my non-hollows. And for this next one, Regice, REG 037. Here it is, first option. And this is a reverse holographic. Bam! Now it's added to my portfolio. So I could type in any Pokemon and know exactly what binder to go look into. You want to test me out? Pick a Pokemon. Find you a Pokemon card. Yo, I clicked it twice? What did you say? Hold a Frostlass. No, I only clicked it once. It says I only added one. So when you click the plus, it like brings up your side panel, and then you have to like click it inside here what you want to do with it. Thanks for looking out either way. And yes, Rare Candy Show, it does show your total price. I don't want to show you guys my total price right now. I'm not very proud of it. Um, that's a different one. Oh, is it this one? Oh, you're right. Did I? Or did I have already one in the book already? Clicked it twice? Thank you. You're right. Yeah, thanks, dude. Alright, so this is where the turbo goes. And the trainer hollow binder. So let's add this up. Go to turbo. 158. Hey, look at that 18-cent reverse hollow. I'll take it. Okay. Now I know exactly where to find it. It's in my hollow, common, uncommon, trainers, and energy binder. I have lots of binders. All right, so pick a Pokemon. Which one am I pulling out? Pick a card. Any card. Okay, not pick a specific card, but like pick a Pokemon. Where can I see all the cards total price? So if you go to the top and you click on your portfolio, you'll see your portfolio's price, like everything within your portfolio. And then that's under overview. And then if you like click on products, it'll show you all the products. Show you all the products you have stashed away, and then it'll go into like all the cards. It like has everything from like sealed product to like singles. So like if I wanted to find a Pikachu, I would type in Pikachu. Pika! These are all the Pikachu cards I own. I have two of these CGC graded 10s. Hey, look at this. Pikachu. I like it because Mew's also in it. Mew's like fighting Pikachu. So where was I? What was I doing? I have a non-hollow rare. My non-hollow, my non-hollow rare Pokemon binder. This guy I already added. These are all non-hollow rares. Okay, Spiritomb. Go to the Collector app. Go to Explore. Type in Spiritomb. SPI117. There it is right there. It is a normal card. Throw it into the binder. Move on to the next. Overflow. OVE095. Should be looking at Pokemon. Is 091. My eyes sometimes play tricks on me. That's a normal card. Add it to the binder, and our last one here is Amaldo. AARM096. Add that normal card to the list, then bam. I know exactly what binder that's in. because it's rare and it's normal. So that means it's not hollow. It's not in a hollow, it's in a normal binder for the rares. How long have I been collecting? 4 months. I collected when I was really young. I collected base set back in the day, but more recently got back into it about 4 months ago. Trainers, let's see here. Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's up? It's me. Who's me? Oh, hey. What's up, Jinan? I remember you with your picture of the Cybertruck in your profile. All right, so I guess we're putting these away. What are we looking at here? Supporter? No, wait. I don't need to add Pokemon tools. All right, so that is the last of the Pokemon tools. These are the supporters. They're all full. I gotta look for empty spots because I'm actually out of sleep. I'm out of pages. Can't add more pages. I have to go buy more sleeves. Support. Oh, there's a supporter slot. Brandon, fill in. BRAN151. This is a normal card. Gets added to the binder. And back on the hunt. Oh, there's another open slot. We're going to go with Zissou. Normal card. Are they trainer cards? Yeah. Yeah, right now we're putting away the uncommon and common non-holographic trainer cards. Like Choi. Choi's number 137. Astral Radiance. Normal. So is Thornton. THO 167. Is actually from Lost Origin. Oh no! We're out of trainer slots. Are there any empty item slots? Hey, base deck trainer. You could tell that's old. That's from Fossil. spot right there. Oh, we were just missing one trainer spot too. All right, leafy camo poncho. I just wanted to give fair warning. Those ring bindles will damage your cards after a while. I 100% agree with you. Okay, look. Break time. We're taking a conversation break. All right. 100%. Ring binders for cards will damage cards over time. 100%. I pay very close attention to what cards I put on the inside edge because these are the edges that often come into contact with the ring. Also, the ones on the very bottom here because that's where I usually touch to like move the page over. Okay? I pay very close attention to what cards I put along this perimeter. If I care about a card in any of these binders, I put it dab smack in the middle. Or somewhere within this quadrant. But dab smack in the middle is my safety zone. Okay? Now that I've justified what I do with the cards I care for, the reason I use these is so that I can add pages and not have to continue to remove cards from a page to move a page over. I like to separate like my different trainer cards, for example, items from trainers, from Pokemon tools. Like I want them in like different spots of the binder. So I often run into this problem when I use proper binders for the actual cards I care for. Right? So like these are much better. All right, we'll all agree that these binders are much better for your cards. But the problem I have is, see how like I have it separated by type? So now once I've run out of space for water Pokemon, let's go back. Go back. I have room for one more water Pokemon. And then what do I do? You know what I mean? Then what do you do? Well, then you'd have to remove a full page to make room for a page if that is an option. But this binder is getting to the point where I don't have that option anymore. With these binders, I would just add a page. But also, take it back for a minute. Anything I put in a ringed binder are cards that people would normally put in a card box. And then they would normally donate as bulk. I binder all my bulk. Once the binders are bussin', then that bulk goes into a storage bin and I forget about it and I start a new binder. But it's logged into the collector app, so I know exactly where to look for it if I really want it. But thank you. 100% bad binder behavior. You're right. You need a binder for each type. 100%. That is the answer. There's a lot of types, and I would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. I would need 12 binders for holographics, 12 binders for non-holographics, 12 binders for rare rare holographics, because those actually you get so many rares these days. But yeah, we're talking about a lot of binders here, man. I'm not that diehard yet. It's only been 4 months, okay? I got 12 binders going on here. Like, give me some time. I got Pokemon cards to buy, you know? Jeez. Have I looked into those cupboard storage? Do you have it posted on your page? Yo, I like your thumbnails, man. I'm just taking a look at your page real quick. Sorry to snoop. Haha. Hey guys, check out my homie. Palmer Cards and Collectibles. Very nice. I like your thumbnails. I like the logo. It looks very clean. Very well done, my friend. So go give my homie a follow. Press that subscribe button. Um, what is the content again? Yo, Minnie. What's up, Minnie? How's it going, my friend? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. All right, so we're adding, right, back to what we're doing. We're adding item trainer cards to the binder. Next up is Quadstone. See how I get sidetracked? I appreciate the sidetracking. You know, it gives me the opportunity to talk to you guys. And that is a valid point for anyone watching. Ringed binders are a no-no if you care about collecting the cards. But also, I I haven't taken a look at what my card count is as of now, but nobody in their right mind puts bulk into binders. ECW cardboard trading card storage box. Yeah. See, so everybody uses these. I'm like the only person that does not use these. I saw that they have like some plastic ones they sell at GameStop, like some ones that you can actually fit those boxes inside. Um, but like I'm like the only person that doesn't do that. Oh, Minnie, sorry I didn't see your message. He says, I'm in India, never opened a real pack. What is the best online site to buy it? Honestly, Minnie, I don't have a good answer to that because anything will charge an arm and a leg to ship internationally if they do. And there's such a craze that like finding stuff online is even difficult. I spend a lot of time looking for like deals and like good prices and like I find, but it takes a lot of time. Some like it could be out of stock 1 minute, in stock for like an hour, if that's a best possibility, maybe an hour, like sometimes 10 minutes, and then it's sold out again. Do you know what I mean? There's like bots online that just snag up everything. So I don't have a good answer for you, my friend. TC, I don't have a good answer for you. You'll be paying an arm and a leg for anything. Rare candy. Okay, those are all done. I'm like severely limited as to like how much of this table I could actually put away because I'm out of these sleeves. All my fancy Pokemon have been put away. Now it's just down to the commons and uncommons. Heck, I even have an energy binder. I might have room in that energy binder. Oh, it's a heavy binder. It says energy. Oh, I know I have V-Star markers in here somewhere. There's one. There's two. Okay, so we got all right. Starting off with the V-Star marker. Let's see what they're going for now. Oh, what did I call them? I don't even know if I have these saved. Do I even input the V-Star cards? I don't know. I guess not. Help me out, chat. What do I do? I don't think I inputted them. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I don't know. They're probably worthless, that's why. Two V-Stars. Okay. What's next? All the special energies. We have regenerative energy and V-Guard energy. The regen is 168. And we have V-Guard. 169. All right, next up we have electric. I don't think I've ever seen anyone hold on to those things. Respect to the game. Respect the game. Yo, what's up, Guns Control? How's it going, buddy? Yo, Palmers. Actually, I honestly debated on creating a binder for my code cards. And but because I started throwing them away because before I started thinking about that, it's gonna bother me that I didn't collect every one. So now I would just throw them all out. But that's the only regret I made is throwing those away. If I started from the very beginning, I would have one code card. I would have lots of code cards. I'd have a binder full. That's funny. All right, back to this. What am I doing here? Fighting. Fighting space? Yes, there's one right there. This is energy 2022. What's next? I forgot to move over this hollow. That hollow should be in this binder. Where was I? You should hold on to those, not to collect. I traded 2,000 code cards, and then I collected 2,000 code cards and then traded with TCG Player. Oh, that's not a bad idea. But honestly, I give away every code card during my stream. So, I mean, if my viewers want to go back into my channel, or if they want to watch live and take the codes, they're free to have them. I don't use them. And if they have any value, well, I hope my viewers get the value out of it. If not, they could go back into my streams and see every code card I've presented to this camera. It's theirs to take. I have no more room for energies. Any water in here? I think it's just grass, psychic, and dark. Psychic, I have some room. Oh, there's grass. These are my first two brilliant stars. Energy. Fire? Nope. I need dark. Hey. Hey. How many do we have? Two. One. Oh, I only have room for one. Wow. Oh. The codes are basically just for people that want to play the game, and not collect. The collector website is amazing. It is good. I've noticed a few flaws that are bothersome to me. I've let them know in their Discord and their support lines. It's cool because it's ever evolving, but they're still a new company. If I were to criticize, I would say if I were to criticize, I would say like, or maybe it's just because I'm crazy, but like I got a stack of energies here from Black Bolt and White Flare, and they're nowhere to be found in the app. I guess they're too new. I guess nobody is adding them to their portfolio, but like I add every card to my portfolio, even my energy cards. And I have a stack of cards that just don't show up in the app, so I'm kind of waiting for them to add that. And what else? They have an option. They have an option to search by set, and you could literally go into a set and click. Where's the button? Oh, they don't. Either they took it away or it's on my phone because I did it on my phone. But on my phone there was a button here that says add a master set. And what it did is plus one every card. Every variant of every card. So you got like one of every card possible, 350 cards. The problem I had is when I click remove a master set, it removed everything in the collection, not just one, but like every card that I've ever collected from Journey Together got removed. So like that was a big flaw. I did mention, and they said that they would fix, but other than that, I mean it's pretty good. If you go into a card, you have the option to take a look to see what it's going on TCG Player. It has a TCG Player link. And also if you go to it, it gives you like links to like listings for this on eBay. And it takes like eBay listing data and I guess maybe TCG data, I don't know, but like it comes together with like a price history, which would pretty much set the market value, I guess you'd call. Um, and like for certain cards, you could also see what it'd be worth if it was graded. So let's go to like a sick card. Let's go to this card right here. So I have one of these in in raw form in March. It was $792 when it first came out. April 270, and right now 170. If you look at the grading, at one point a PSA 10 was $1,150, but right now a PSA 10 is like 515. But if you could get a CGC pristine, it's almost $1,600. That must have recently just sold here on what day is this? July 6th. Someone sold a pristine CGC 10 for $1,600. I want to see that sale. That's cool. CGC pristines are actually going for crazy money because the CGC 10 is only like $360. But that pristine label, that black label, something PSA doesn't offer. Anywho, what was I doing? I got sidetracked again, guys. So that's that, and then let's see what we have. Can anything be added to this binder? Okay, yeah, we could add a few fighters. Let's do it. We're gonna start off with Sandy Gast. Weird that CGC is so much more. They dropped off after a while. Yeah, but you know what? It's not the CGC 10, it's the pristine 10 that people are chasing. They want that pristine label. Even with BGS, they want BGS pristine 10s, not just a simple 10. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, after the fake, I heard that. Yeah, but I also don't agree with how the market is preferring new cert PSAs over old cert PSAs. Like, come on. Like, feel like they should be grandfathered in. Choke. Udo Wudo. 094. Yeah, that's true. Now they give it 8. That's true. They were inflating the market. Giving a you get a 10, you get a 10, you get a 10. Rolla ROGG 046. Hey, Stafford, my day's going well, man. Thank you. How's your day going? I recently just hit a PSA 10 Zekrom from the original black and white set, and it's a pot 30. Just had yourself 5K Canadian. Bro, that's good. That's sick. I have one card I want to go get sent out. I have one. I only have one card really worth great. Well, maybe not. I keep most of my bangers in great shape. I don't put them in ring binders. Don't worry. Um, but I don't know if I should send it out because if it doesn't come back at 10, I won't be happy. Looking at it, I cannot see anything wrong. Like I do not see any flaws, but I know. I know that they've cracked down, and if it doesn't come back at 10, I will be very upset. But I want to send that card. That's my baby. So when I opened my Blooming Waters 151 case, this was one of the pulls. And I stopped opening packs after I got this card. I got this hit and I'm like, that's it. And I put everything else into my storage. That's it. It's the first time. This was the first time I ever in my life pulled a Charizard. And I was like, that was like the card to get back in my childhood. Oh, there you go. There's fucking all chances of it being worth it. As a child, the Charizard was the one that you wanted to get, and I was never able to pull it. I had everything else. I had Alakazam, Scyther, Chansey, even the Machop with the arms. I had Blastoise. I had all kinds of crazy cards, but I could never find a Charizard. And then I found this one, and I can't find anything wrong with it. When I look at the edges, when I look at along the edges all the way across, like I don't see anything. I bend it to try and find scratches. I don't see anything. There's like no nips, no white marks, no nothing. The centering, like I do not see a flaw with the centering. So I don't know. Like I said, if I sent it out and it didn't come back at 10, I would be upset. But also at the same time, if I sent it out and it came back at 10, they would be charging me more money to pick it up. So I would also be upset. I would be happy, but there's an upcharge. You know what I mean? No, I for sure too hard to tell on camera. I understand. My camera is a poopy. But when I use my eyeballs, like I'm trying to be picky because I wouldn't want it. You know what I mean? And like even still, like I can't find anything wrong with it. So I've spent a nice amount of time looking at it under a light. I pulled the card. I know exactly like what I've done with it, and like where it's been kept, where it's been like it's never been in a binder. It went straight into a penny sleeve and then straight into a top loader. I mean, not a top loader, a card saver. I have some electric to be added here. Pikachu! Yeah, exactly. That is 100%. 9 out of 10 times it's how the card came out of factory, not exactly how it's been handled. Hey, we have another Pikachu. Coming from factory, QA wasn't, or QC wasn't where it needed to be, so they're just like, ah, yeah, well, it doesn't have dirt on it, so it's a 10. PSA 10. Stamped. Long. Have a good day. Thanks for the sub. Yo, buddy, thanks for hanging out. It's a good conversation. I'll check out your videos later in the day, give you some likes. Thanks for hanging out. ARC. Rare Candy says, I'm still lurking. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Rare Candy shows says, I'm still lurking. You are welcome to lurk, my friend. Throw, 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 and sock. Uh-huh. If who would win in a fight, throw or sock? Sock, throw, sock, throw. Hmm. So, Rare Candy, what are your plans today, man? What's going on? Just kicking back, taking her easy, checking out the YouTube. Never had to type in so many letters before. Putting my cards in the app you recommended. Post the total later. Putting all your singles in, eh? I won't have an accurate number till I get more holders in these binders because I got so many to go through. I would say probably 500 cards in front of me without like out 500 cards around the perimeter of my playmat. I still have to go through. Nah, all the hits. Heck yeah. What do you consider hits? Are you considering a rare holographic a hit or anything above a rare holographic? Are you considering your reverse hollow hits or only the Pokeball reverse hollows? What is your definition of a hit? Any room left in my water binder? Oh, hey, my camera died. Camera malfunction. Camera malfunction. Hey, hey. Ah, all V's, VMAX, VStar, EX, and full art. Your IRs, IR special illustration rares. Okay. Yeah, so all the gang hits. Anything over a rare. I haven't had any of my cards graded. They're mostly from modern sets like Sword and Shield. What would you recommend? Hey, um, what would I recommend? If you really want to start grading them, send it. It depends on what kind of collector you are. I have more of a raw collection than a graded collection. I only have one card that I really want to get sent graded, but I like how they look in a binder. Most of my cards I keep in a binder. If you really want to send them to get graded, it just, you know, be prepared to pay for it because it's a lot more expensive now than it used to be. What kind of card are you thinking about sending graded? Getting sent graded? Anything special? Because if it's a special card, then I totally understand. But you say current and say Sword and Shield. To me, Sword and Shield is vintage, bro. We're already on to Mega Evolution. Get with the times. That was 2 sets ago. That was 2 eras ago. Jeez, those cards are getting old, man. Have you seen the price of Evolving Skies? Shit. It's the next base set. Oh, I'm just joshing. Try and fix my camera real quick. There we go. We're back. We're back. What's new gen Pokemon called? So the newest generation that they've announced is going to be Mega Evolution coming in September. It's going to be the start of Mega Evolution. Oh, look at this Psyduck. Look. I like this Psyduck. Um, the Black Bolt and White Flare were the last sets of Scarlet and Violet. Scarlet and Violet. You want a nice visual representation of what I'm talking about? Bam. So Black Bolt and White Flare just came out. That was the last of the Scarlet and Violet series. Before that, Journey Together, Destined Rivals, Journey Together. Prismatic Evolutions was at the beginning of this year, January 2025. The last one of 2024 was Surging Sparks. Then we had Stellar Crown before it, Shroud of Fable, Twilight Masquerade, Temporal Forces, Paldean, Fates, Paradox Rift. 151 was 2023 in September. So 151 is turning 2 years old. Huh. And the Scarlet and Violet started in March of 23. Crown Zenith was the last set for Sword and Shield. That was a great set, Crown Zenith. Silver Tempest, Lost Origin, Pokemon Go, Astral Radiance, Brilliant Stars, Fusion Strike, Celebrations was also a special set. Evolving Skies turned out to be a banger. And then we started off with the beginning here. Beginning of Sword and Shield was 2020. Before that, we had Sun and Moon. All the different Sun and Moon things that came out. And before Sun and Moon, we had XY Evolutions. Sorry, XY series, which ended in XY Evolutions, which is probably my favorite set, XY Evolutions, because they're basically recreations of the base set, the original Pokemon. So XY Evolutions is a sweet set. If I ever get my hand on those. Problem with XY Evolutions. Okay, let me get straight down to the point. The problem I have with XY Evolutions is that their booster packs are $53 a booster pack. And if I wanted a booster box, they're up to like $2,400. So it's an expensive set to buy. Unfortunately for me. Because I have none. And I would like some. Yeah, 2 years flies by, my friend. Blink twice and anything current will be old. Blink twice. Not just once. Blink once and we'll be in Mega Evolution. Blink twice and then we're on to something else. And then Sword and Shield will be 2, 4, 5, 6. It'll be 6 years old. And then blink again, and it'll be 10 years old, and you'll be like, geez, where did the time go? You recently pulled a Mega Blastoise from Evolutions. Matt, get out of here. Shut the front door. Oh, I envy that pull, my friend. I had a Blastoise when I was a child. And if it's the same artwork that I'm thinking of, it's the same artwork that I got when I was younger, man. That's cool. Congratulations on that. Where did you find a pack of XY Evolutions? Are you talking about a long time ago? Or is this more of a recent thing? It only graded a 9. That was earlier this year. I have 2 more unopened sitting in my stuff. Your black and white pack and jungle pack unopened. Bro. Oh man, the things I would do for a jungle pack today. I would open my wallet so wide and say, take all my money. Hey, look at that base set. Base set unlimited. Coffin, coffin, coffin. 1999. 50 health HP, man. 50 HP. With a 10 attack that took 2 energy. We've come a long way. Hey, look, Ekans. There's an Ekans from Fossil. 1999. Yeah, I don't have any of my first edition cards anymore. I'm sad to say my original collection was basically given away. Yeah, it's sick that you're gonna hold on to it for a special occasion. For me, man, you guys have to see my. I'm starting to collect booster packs, and I haven't gotten that old because of how much they're worth. And I know the longer I wait, the more they're gonna be valued, and I'm just pricing myself out of the market at this point. But I've started to collect booster packs of old generations, so I've got everything current. Sword and Shield, I have almost all the artworks. I'm still working on a few. Surging Sparks, Temporal Forces, and Paradox Rift, I think. I've collected, like, I ripped a lot of them open before I started collecting the artworks, but now I'm like going for art sets. I still have a few gaps to finish, but I have at least a pack from every set for Scarlet and Violet. I have most of Sword and Shield. No, I'm still working on Sword and Shield. There's a lot of stuff around Evolving Skies that I haven't collected. I have Evolving Skies. I don't have the XY era. I'm working on it. I'm slowly but surely. Yo, sold all my cards for college as a bundle. Bro, I sold all of my cards at a garage sale. Take the whole binder. Give me 20 bucks. Okay. I was a fool. I didn't care about it anymore. I was like, oh, I just want to go ride my BMX with my friends. You know how much candy I could buy for 20 bucks? I can buy a lot of candy for 20 bucks. Shit. Take my first edition Blastoise. Take my holographic Scyther, my holographic Alakazam, my holographic Chansey, my holographic Machop. Man, what's the guy with all the arms? Machamp? Something like that. Take my holographic Raichu. Oh, my Lapras. Take my holographic Lapras. Zapdos. I added a holo Zapdos. I didn't have any Charizards. Although, like, thinking back, like, a lot of my friends had Charizards. I had, like, everything else. But yeah, take the binder, bro. I don't play with Pokemon cards anymore, I said. Oh, good times. Good times. No room in my grass binder. Absolutely no room in there. Dragon, no room in there. Colorless. Oh, we have some room. Cool. Same biter had a big, same binder and a big container. Sold the entire collection for 800. First editions, holos. I preserve all my cards and sleeves, binders at the same time. Japanese, Holo Venusaur, also pulled the. Yeah, okay. But when I was 9 years old, I was not putting them in sleeves. I was I was shoving. If I had any duplicates, bro, if I had two of this card, I would put it in, and I would put the next one in the same sleeve holder. So like I would have like stacks of duplicates in ringed binders like these. I wasn't proud of my holographics though. Like anything bang, I didn't have sleeves back in the day, but any of the holographics, I would only put one per square. So like I would put like one, and I wouldn't double side it. I would just create a new page. So at least I was like semi decent. But all the commons and uncommons, they would all be doubled up and tripled up and quadrupled up, and sometimes they wouldn't even fit in the sleeve. Like it would just be a mess. What do you want, man? I was 9 years old. Back in the day, we didn't. I didn't notice any Japanese cards. Like different languages weren't a thing. It was more so like after a year or so, then the fake cards started coming in. So like we had to distinguish like what was real and what was fake. And to me, anything other than English was fake. So like if you showed me a real Japanese card, I'd be like, no, that's fake. It's like I didn't know any better, right? Yo, Rare Candy finished adding all the bangers. He says, do you know what the value is? 866 euro. That's 2.25 if you're looking for a conversion, I think. That's about $1,600 Canadian. Yo, that's a fair amount, my friend. You got some sweet cards. How many cards? It should tell you. It should tell you how many cards you've added. If you click on portfolio, it'll say how many sealed product, how many cards, how many whatever. How many cards does it say? $89. Dang, son. But I do have 8 TCG decks you didn't add. What do you mean decks? The sealed product you're talking about? How long have you been collecting? When did you start? I played the Pokemon TCG card game. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Started 11 months ago. Do you have a big collection? You check this? Yeah, I already checked. Anything fire? I think I have room in my fire binder. I think I checked this yesterday, chat. I think we're full. Oh shit. I have one spot for Vulpix. Oh, but I don't want to separate Vulpix from Ninetales. So I guess Litten's taking the spot. Alright, Litten. You okay with that? Thanks for volunteering, Litten. Uh, I'll be honest, I spent 750 on Pokemon cards. Hey, not bad. Spend 715 and have 866 in value just in the hits. That's a great turnaround. I want to say I am nowhere near the value that I spent. I, I've spent much more than what my cards are worth. And like that is how it is for most cases in this game. It's very rare that you actually come out with, you know what I mean? Positive net. Yeah, I found I only spent $1,500 on cards last year and finishing my taxes and write-offs. Thought I spent more, but that's probably this year because of the price increase. I subbed today because your channel came up on my YouTube homepage and I opened the app. Glad you're pushing creators more. Hey Matt, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that, man. I also gave you a follow back. For those that are watching, check out my boy Matt. Give him a sub as well. Yeah, I like how they start. I like how they push smaller creators so you get a different flavor, right? Yo, Matt, your thumbnails are on point, man. You have an action shot. You got everything you need. It's good. I gotta spend more time working on my page, to be honest with you. I am not one to spend the time. I go live a lot and I chat with my chat, and that's about it. I should create more content, but I have so many different hobbies, man, and I'm so far behind with putting all these darn Pokemon cards away. I had so much going on. I enjoy my time chatting with the chat in my live streams. PSA's definitely done good to me lately. I got a PSA 10 in my Darkness Ablaze Charizard and Starmie Trainer Gallery with Misty. Yo, you got the Trainer Gallery Misty Starmie? I like that card. I like that card. I'm afraid to go get my stuff graded, man. I would love to get a 10. I would be very disappointed if it came back and it wasn't a 10. And I think I've said that enough times for me to jinx myself. So it's on the back burner as a we'll see maybe one day. You know what I mean? What time is it in my country right now? So I'm coming in from Toronto, Canada. So I'm not far away from Toronto. And it is 2:13 in the afternoon. Oh, a Numel could have been a peelable Ditto, but it wasn't because we just got the normal. Wah, wah. That's my chase for Pokemon Go is the Ditto. And forever I will look at my sealed collection and look at those Pokemon Go packs and be like, I know my Ditto is inside there, so I'm happy at the end of the day. Because maybe one day I'll be able to pull it. But until then, I know my Ditto is sitting in one of those packs. Seven 14 p.m. 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're on the other side of the world. You're ahead of us. Matt, you're just outside of Atlanta? I've been to Atlanta once for a connecting flight. I stopped in Atlanta, Georgia. So I can't really say I've been to Atlanta. Like I've walked around your airport. So that's all the space we have for our fire. And I think that we've gone through every binder now, guys. I don't have any more room for anything else. I'm full. I need sleeves. I need to go to the store. Yeah, that's it. I guess we could take a look at through these binders real quick, and then yeah, that's all I got for today. Your Ditto came from Numel? Yeah. I wish. There's a few of them. There's Numel. I think Weedle. Something else and something else. You type it in here. Look. See how much I love the collector app? You type in Ditto. Oh, it comes in a Bidoof, a Numel, and a Spinnerack. Those are the three. A Bidoof, a Numel, and a Spinnerack. Hmm. You could tell by the little Ditto on the bottom left corner next to the rarity. One day, one day. One day I will find it. That's that one card. Chat, take a look at my face right now. Oof, there's my one Japanese card. At the back of this binder, I have my promo cards. Let's get to that. Come on. There we go. All right, folks, that's my hit binder. Of course, aside from everything I've collected in Journey Together, and my Journey Together master set. Still missing a few. Working on completing this set. I think I have all the commons and uncommons. And I'm just missing some of the ultra rares. Now, I opened an unimaginable amount of packs for Journey Together. And I have no intention on doing that again anytime soon. So, for Journey Together, I'm just hunting singles at this point. That's it. Do I buy singles? Yeah. Yeah, I buy singles to hunt for my Journey Together master set, and that's about it. I haven't really looked at singles for other sets. Everything else I pretty much pulled. And oh, my rare binder. So this is the loser binder, by the way. So like if you ever like see cards in here, it's because I opened loser packs. Okay, and I still like the cards, so I mean I have a whole binder of them. So like every time I open a pack of Journey Together and I got a double as the hit, I was so cheesed. I got so many doubles and so many of these Snorlaxes. Got a lot of Butterfrees. Ludicoolio. Tired of seeing that guy. Whalelord. I'm still chasing the like illustration rare for Whalelord. How many times I get a Whalelord and I'm like, Even the reverse hollow variant of this. It took me forever to find the reverse hollow. Kilowatt roll. All right, Matt. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see y'all in the future. I am also going to be getting off too as soon as I get to the back of this binder. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I like that holographic Wheezing. It's the first time I saw Wheezing as a rare card. Gengar. Oh, look at the Mimikyus. I have a full page of Mimikyu. All right, folks. Appreciate everyone hanging out. I've made some new friends today. Don't forget, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, press like, leave a comment. It surely does a lot for me. All right, until next time, I will see y'all later. Peace out. Yeah, Candy, it's nice to chill with you, man. Thanks for the conversation. Same thing with you, Matt.